So let's get started. A few words about our agenda for today. First, I will introduce you to Toloka and to our products, ready-to-go solutions. And then I'll show you a quick demonstration of our platform, and I'll leave some time for a Q&A session. So you'll have, if you have some questions, just keep your questions and we will have some time at the end of the presentation for your questions. So let's get started. First of all, I would like to tell you about Toloka. What is Toloka? Toloka is a crowdsourcing data labeling platform used by various businesses, universities, individual researchers, data scientists to quickly collect and label large amounts of data using the crowd. And as you can see on the right side of this slide, we are serving many companies all over the world, including technological giants from the US market and top Asian companies as well. And first of all, I would like to speak a little bit about AI industry. And as you may all know, it stands on three main pillars, which are algorithms, hardware, and data. And while the first two have already become commodities on the market and are equally available for all players, data is still the major bottleneck, and it's still the major problem. And at the same time, data is the major feature that actually defines the unique aspects of your business, of your product, if your product and business is powered by AI. And a great irony of the modern industry of artificial intelligence and of machine learning is that it depends on the efforts of people. It depends on the efforts of humans. And because practically all machine learning solutions and AI solutions need a lot of human labeled data. And if we look at a standard ML production pipeline, we will see that human efforts are needed almost in every step of it, being it training, validation, retraining, or anything else. And very often this human labeled data is needed at a very large scale. So you need to know how to scale the data labeled production. And I would say that's where Toloka comes in. So as I mentioned before, Toloka is an open crowdsourcing platform. So we're a two-sided market. On the one side, on the one hand, we have performers, people who are willing to execute tasks and earn money. And on the other hand, we have requesters who have tasks that needed to be done. And Toloka kind of plays a matchmaker between these two sides. And as I always like to say, we can call it an Uber for data labeling. It's just an idea how to position Toloka. As I mentioned before, Toloka operates in a global market. And here on this slide, you can see a little bit about our distribution of our performers to Tolokers. We have more than 200,000 monthly active performers from all over the world. And I'm very proud to say that we have the largest coverage of different people in different geographies who speak all the major languages, and which is great. And if a new language is needed and we have demand for a new language, we can easily add it to the platform and find the crowd for this language. And on this map, you can see where we have most Tolokers performers and where we have less. And you can also see our top languages, the top languages that our performers speak. So let's go on to the next slide. On this slide, we can see that throughout our long history, we have collected and observed multiple use cases of applying crowdsourcing to very different industries. We have touched practically every technological product and service which is powered by the ML. And now we have a huge collection of use cases and experience of how to apply our techniques to the production of different products. And right now I would like to introduce some of our products that we currently have. And later on, I'll tell you about our use cases and show the demonstration of our platform. So what products we have right now. First of all, we have customizable solutions. These are self-service. This is a self-service platform for mature AI teams. You have to set up the project by yourself, and you have to know what you are doing basically. Besides the customizable solutions, we also have ready-to-go solutions. And here it's more like a pre-built pipeline, and everything is prepared for you. You just have to write some, decompose your task and write some instructions. So it's very easy. And finally, right now, we're about to launch adaptive ML models, and this product will be mixing human label data with different algorithms. So let's talk a little bit more about our ready-to-go solutions, because today I'll be demonstrating ready-to-go solutions. So what it used to be, what was the pipeline before we had ready-to-go solutions. If you're familiar with crowdsourcing, you might know that it usually takes around 6 steps to create a project. And here you can see all the 6 steps, and you have to go through every step if you need to create a project on like an open crowdsourcing platform. So this process could be pretty long, I would say, and tiresome. And that was the main reason why we decided to release ready-to-go solutions, these kind of templates. And basically what we did, we took care of most of the steps, which you saw on the previous slide. And right now with ready-to-go solutions, we removed the 4 steps. We took care of those steps for you. And what you have to do is basically decompose the task and divide your project into multiple steps, like little tasks, and then write some clear instructions for the labelers. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. You may be wondering how this even became possible. So let me go to the next slide and show you how we achieved this, how we made ready-to-go solutions possible. Under the hood, we have a real pyramid and a huge expertise. At the top of the pyramid, we have a crowd solution architect. This is the person who built the pipelines. Under the crowd solution architect, we have experts who provide benchmarks, create control rules. Then we have Tolokers, the crowd, the real performers, people who label the data. And sometimes, if it is applicable to the task, we have different ML classifiers. So that's basically everything you need to know. That's the way we achieved ready-to-go solutions and made them work. Now let me jump to the case studies real quick, and then hopefully I will have some time for the demonstration and Q&A. So some use cases. The first use case, our client was an online travel agency, and they wanted to monitor prices for specific hotels and locations from competitors to provide better deals on their website. They used ready-to-go solutions and asked performers to look at the different websites and check the prices. And then this data helped them to train their own algorithms to predict and validate the prices. In general, we got around 2,000 labels in 5 hours with very high quality. Let me jump to the next case study. Our client was an online e-commerce retailer, and this time they wanted to evaluate the relevance of the recommendations, and they asked the performers to look at the search queries and the product images from the website and rate the relevance level, whether it was relevant or it was not so relevant or it was irrelevant. And again, here we had around 2,000 labels done in 11 hours, and the quality was also very high, because with the ready-to-go solutions, we have control tasks that our team take takes care of, and then we ensure that the quality is good. And our last case study that we will touch upon today is from a mobile manufacturer that was training their computer vision algorithms. This is a more difficult task to do, but it is also available, and it could be done through ready-to-go solutions. They needed to outline different gestures to improve computer vision algorithms for user-friendly smartphones. And they again used ready-to-go solutions and asked the performers to outline different gestures on the photos with bounding boxes. In this case, again, we got 2,000 labels, but it took 2 days because this task itself is more complicated and it needs more time. But as you can see on this slide, the the quality level was very high as well. In general, as you can see, the ready-to-go solutions give you higher quality than open crowdsourcing platform, the so-called wild crowd, because in the ready-to-go solutions, we control the quality ourselves. So we create the honeypots, we create control rules, and you don't have to worry about this at all. So let me jump real quick to the conclusions, and then I'll show you the demonstration so that you can see how it works in real life. So to sum up, I would like to draw 3 main conclusions. First of all, ML products and data-driven business decisions require a stable and fast inflow of high-quality data labeled by humans. And crowdsourcing is definitely a tool for that. Why we think so? Why we say it's a tool? Because it's scalable, it's fast, and it's cheap. And Toloka provides instruments and methodology for data collection and labeling pipelines at a very high speed and a very high quality. And that's pretty much it. That's my short presentation about Toloka, about our products and what we do. Later on, I will show you a demonstration of the ready-to-go solution. By the way, I have prepared a promo code for you so that you could take it and try Toloka interface, try the platform by yourself and see if it works for your projects, see if you like it or not. And if you have any questions or you have some feedback after you try Toloka using this promo code, I will be very happy to hear back from you and help you. It would be very interesting and helpful for us as well to improve the quality of our platform. So make sure to get this promo code and please use it. Just give it a try. I think it's about $20. It has about $20 for the platform, but with $20 on Toloka, you can annotate a lot of data because it's very inexpensive. So let's jump into the demonstration. Yeah, right now, the demo. I have prepared, can you see my, the Toloka interface right now? I assume that you can, okay. You just let me know in the chat, but I think that you should be able to see this interface right now. So that's how Toloka's interface looks like for the requesters. And here it's just a dashboard with different projects that I launched. And on the left side, you can see different types of projects, like right here, we have customizable solutions. I talked a little bit about customizable, and then we have ready-to-go solutions. And today I'm going to focus more on ready-to-go solutions. At the top here, we have projects. Yeah, here is a list of all the projects that I launched recently. Then we have users. You can see a list of users that performed some of your tasks. Then we can see skills, You can assign different skills to your projects that you need, or if you really like some users who perform some special skills, you can assign it here, and then you can use this Toloka again in the future if you like. You have here, we have information about your profile, and then we have messages to communicate with the performers. And on the right, you can see the amount of money you have, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if we are to create a project, we go ahead and press this button, create a project, and here we have different options. We have customizable solutions. That's the first option. So those are solutions where you need to do a lot of work by yourself. So these are customizable. They also have some, like, there are some different types of them. You can select different boxes here. But anyways, this is a more complicated way of launching projects. And then we have ready to go solutions. It's a new feature, new product that we released recently. And this is the product that I talked about. And like all the use cases that I referred to during my presentations were done within ready to go solutions. So these are pre-built pipelines. And here we have templates. We have different templates for all kinds of projects. We have templates for image classification. We have templates for video, for text classification, for websites, search relevance, and many other projects as well. So today I will be doing a very simple project. It's an image classification project. So I'll go ahead and press on this template. So here you can see a short description. Then you can see a price. There is the price is preset for our ready to go solutions. The price is preset. For customizable solution, you can choose whatever price you want. So you are to set up your price. But here the price is preset. It's 7 cents per item, per one label. So I'll go ahead and choose this solution right now. And let's see how the project setup would look like. So here is the project setup menu. Here you have to tell us about a little bit about your project, just a name and answer some questions. Today, I will be annotating a very simple data set containing pictures, images of people wearing shoes and not wearing shoes. So I will call my project shoes. And let me go ahead and answer these questions. Set classification parameters. Are there images that could apply to multiple classes? I know that my data set has no multiple classes. It only has yes or no class. So I'll go ahead and press no. And the second question is, are there images that might not apply to any class? And again, I know my data set already, and my answer is no. So I'll go ahead to the instructions setup. Since my project is very simple, my instructions would be simple as well. We encourage people, usually we encourage people to requesters to set very simple instructions so that performers understand the instructions. And here you are to describe the task for the performers, the task that they need to complete. So in my case, what do I want the performers to do for me? I want them to look at the pictures that I have and decide whether there are shoes or there are not shoes on the picture. So I'll go ahead and write it here. Look at the pictures. And say whether there are shoes or no, or there are no shoes. So pretty easy. And what I also have to do, I have to add classes, different classes for my performers to classify my data in images. So the first class would be a yes class, and the name would be yes as well. And what does it mean? It means that there are shoes on the picture. On the picture. And my second class would be a no class. And the name for it would be no as well. And a short description, there are no shoes on the picture. All right, so that's it. The instruction setup is almost completed. Let me go to the final check. Oh, no, not yet. I have to, one more thing you have to do. You have to add some images. You have to add some examples of correct labeling so that our team can create honeypots and control tasks based on these examples. So I have prepared for this task, I have prepared 2 examples. One moment, I'll go ahead and put this one here, and this is a no class because as you just saw, there is no shoes on the pictures. No, why no? Because no shoes on the picture. And then my second image is here. And yeah, I input the link in this, in here, and then this class would be a yes class because there are shoes on the picture. So right now, I'm ready to go to the final check. And here you have, you are offered to take one last look on your instructions. Make sure that everything is correct, everything is right. And then if everything is right and checks the boxes, you can go ahead and create your project. So right now the project is pending because it is undergoing our internal moderation. And at the same time, while the project is pending, we can go ahead and create, add our data and create our badge. So let me show you this part as well. So what you need to do here is to attach your data set. If you have a data set like a file, you can go ahead and attach it here. If you don't have a file, you have just a list of your links, you can go ahead and copy and paste your links here. Right now it's loading, but yeah, usually you can do it right here in the interface. So in my case, I have prepared a data set. So I will go and choose a file from my laptop. Let me, yeah, here's my data set. I have 30 images and it is uploading at the moment. Yeah, so the data set is all right. There is no problems with the data set. It is in the right format. Here are all the formats that our interface, that can be uploaded to our interface. And I'll go ahead and upload these 30 items. And right now, Toloka, like the platform is creating my badge. So everything is ready for the project to be launched. All I need to do is to launch the project. And usually this kind of, let me go ahead and launch it. The total price for my project would be $2. I have 30 items and price per item is 7 cents. So it's $2.01. I'll go ahead and check out. Usually these kind of projects take about an hour or two. So we won't be waiting until the results are ready, but I can show you the results from the same project that I just launched several days ago, or maybe like yesterday. I don't remember the exact time when I launched the project, but I'll go ahead to the project section. Yeah, so it's still active. Here's my project, and we can see this batch, and we will able to see how the results would look like. So here are the results. You can see, yeah, the data is annotated and it has a correct label. So that's how the results would look like after the project is completed. So that's pretty much it. That's how the Toloka interface looks like. And I was today I was demonstrating ready-to-go solutions, the pre-built pipelines, pre-built templates that you can use to easily launch your projects with your data and get quick and high-quality results. So let me go back to my presentation, and I'll be ready to answer your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.